Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Shout out to my YouTube, Instagram, my Facebook family. You know, it's your big brother, Chief Mariah. Look, a lot of you black brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, grandparents, these last couple months has been horrible. You know, when we look at a lot of distractions, black people are easily distracted. We have to get this together. The last month or so has just, we've been watching nothing but the NBA playoffs. Every time I talk to one of y'all brothers, it's nothing but basketball. That's as deep as most of y'all Negroes can go. Basketball. Man, you know OKC got, I don't care about any of them dudes. They don't care about you. And you know, Wemby, he averaging. If you knew economics, money, finances, politics, as well as you were studying the NBA, a bunch of grown black men, at the end of the day, what you're watching, what the NBA is a bunch of grown men bouncing the ball around, chasing the ball. At the end of the day, that's all it is. They're not doing rocket science. They're not coming up with the next way to turn ocean water into gasoline. These are just a bunch of oversized grown men who just dribble a ball and oh my God, fuck them niggas. I'm sorry for the language once again. Well, I don't give a damn about them dudes, because they don't give a damn about you. Then what happened after that? Drake drops his 3 albums. Oh my God. Where do I start with Drake? Like, I'm no hater of Drake. I love music. The music's decent. I'm not saying it's bad music, but I'm just saying there's nothing in there. There's no substance. Drake has no substance to him. Drake was the corny dude in the wheelchair on Disney or whatever it was he was on. And now he's a gangster rapper. I'm listening to his music. I'm like, this dude Drake is really trying to sell to us that he's a gangster. Like, he really wants us to believe. And I'm like, why is Drake, when I see you, we gonna pull up. I got the guys with me. We gonna do it. And when we bump into you, what are you, Drake, shut up. Drake, shut up. You sound like a clown. You are 40-something years old, brother. And you out here sounding like you're 17, 20. All he talks about is, I got the new Lamborghini. I bought the Hublot, and then I'm pulling down on this bad little shorty. Oh my God, you are lame, bruh. You are lame. You have no substance to you. There's nothing to you. And it's not even hating on the brother. Someone please. I'm gonna tag Drake in this, bro. All 3 of them was skip. I understand you make your music for children. That's what it is. Your music is for kids who are 20 to like 16. It gotta be. Because no man who's out here trying to pay bills, trying to figure out how they're gonna move on with their life, trying to fix trauma, issues in their life, has time to listen to your bullshit. No one has time. Drake. Yo, and y'all really listening to that dumb shit. And then y'all wondering why y'all out here depressed and sad. Why can't I live like Drake with the Lamborghini and the Ferrari? And why can't you be? We in Turk and Caicos. I told her I'd call her back. I didn't, cause I had to get this money though. Oh my God, brother. You have no substance to you at all. That boy Drake is an empty book. It's like a thick book, but it's just no words in it. It's just like, you have nothing to say. You have nothing to talk about. As far as a grown man, you ain't got nothing. And then what else we got? The new AP watches. Y'all out here can barely pay rent, barely pay that car note, barely pay that car insurance, and y'all looking to go buy that AP watch? Why? You know why you're gonna buy the AP watch? Let me tell you why you're gonna buy the AP watch. Let me tell you a little bit of psychology. You think material things is gonna help what's inside of you. That's why. You think that AP watch is gonna make you look better because you care too much about what other people think of you. So when someone sees you with the AP watch, you're gonna be, and you know how these, I'm not gonna try to curse on this one, these Negroes be, they'll pull out the watch and like have it hanging like this, like, yeah, you see me with the watch. You want people to see you with the watch because you care about what people think about you too much. And since you're not adequate enough to acquire anything real in life, you choose material things. You choose the car. You choose renting the big house. You choose the new shoes. You want to know why all the real wealthy people in the world, you don't see them, you never see them wearing chains, $1,000 watches, and if they do, you wouldn't even know. Simplicity. Because when it comes to the Asian, the Indian, European, Jewish, whatever communities who have real wealth, they're not focused on material things. You will see a white boy multimillionaire still shopping at a Walmart. An Indian dude who owns 50 trucks still going to a Goodwill to get a new winter jacket or something. You know what I'm saying? It's because they're not focused on material things. They're focused on power, real assets. But see, the thing is, those asset things take time. But you don't want to wait time. You don't want to sacrifice. You're like, I need something that's going to make me look like the man right now. AP watch, NBA playoffs, Drake album. Oh my God. That's your world. That's your world. NBA playoffs, Drake album, and a new AP watch, swatch. And then what's so crazy is right now, the Supreme Court just passed repealed the voting rights, right? I don't hear none of your favorite rappers talking about that, and they are black. None of your favorite basketball players talking about that, and that's your real life. Just get out the Instagram life. What your real life? Your local councilman and senator, and governors and district attorneys. They're trying to put you into being a permanent underclass. They're like, yeah, let him get the AP watch. Distract him. NBA playoffs, come on. And they down there going like, oh, we know these Negroes. They too busy watching LeBron James and Bronny James. They're not even worrying about what we're doing out here, the laws we're passing. So that when you go to vote, your vote don't mean nothing because you're in a sea full of white people. And as far as the Congressional Black Caucus, shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. You got people in the Black Congressional Caucus who've been there for 30 plus years. You're gonna try to tell me you couldn't have gave us a notice that this was going down years ago? Stuff like this doesn't happen overnight. Supreme Court 6-3, conservatives 6, liberals 3. We're in one hell of a situation. I don't think you guys understand. Why do I do that all the time? I think y'all do understand. It's just you're too afraid to look at it. You rather be distracted. Like there's a tiger or a gorilla outside, and you're just like, don't say nothing about it. Let's just watch the TV. Yeah, I'm like, no, bro, this is a gorilla. Don't tell me about the gorilla. I don't want to know about the gorilla. Just let me watch my basketball and look at my Swatch and the Drake album. Something's wrong with you. Drake album. He dropped 3 albums. Drake. This is how I know your fan base, and I'm sorry for the language, Drake's fan base is stupid. You guys, how do you have the time out of your day to listen to all 3 of Drake's albums? Like, this dude is like an intellectual, like he's saying something. Like he's Kwame Ture, like he's an intellectual, like he's giving a State of Union address. Y'all sit by the radio and go, Drake, come on, please, Drake. Give us instructions on what is life and how to live. Tell us what is cool and we will do. That's what y'all, like, Drake is a clown. And then I thought the dude cut his hair, but then he's like, he got braids now again. Then it's that he don't got braids. I can't keep up with that. I don't have time to keep up with that. That's childish. Drake is for, if you like Drake, it's because he must tap into your inner child, which I don't think is so bad. But I'm just saying, like, we got better things to do. I don't see y'all talking about the appeal of the Voting Rights Act as much as you. I don't hear you talking about the appealing of the Voting Rights Act as much as you talk about the playoffs. Drake watches. Like, who cares about that? That shit means nothing in life. Drake's a multi-billionaire. His life is straight. You think Drake sits around talking about you? I wonder if my friend Devin still likes this song. Drake in his song, bro, in his song, he literally says, I'll take your girl. My crib bigger than yours. My watch. I can't listen to somebody who sounds like he just trying to talk down on me the whole album. And then I'm just like, bro, you're really dumb. I would outwalk you on an intellectual level. I would run circles around you. But he has the money. So all of you lemons out there, whoever has all the money must be the right one. No, it's most likely the opposite. Whoever has all the money is most likely the wrong one. But anyway, y'all out here, Drake fans, I guess y'all loving it. It's y'all time. Y'all out here acting crazy. I seen a review of this girl real quick where she was talking about, like, I don't get what all this hype about this Drake album is. And like Drake fans attacked her. Bro, Drake fans said, oh, what? Do you really think Drake is thinking about you? He said, at the end of the day, he's going to be around a legend and talk forever, and no one will ever even know you existed. What? Drake will be here forever. No one will know you exist. Why are you on this man Johnson? Like, you vicariously living through this man? Brother, how about you get outside and touch grass? Like, live your life. Why are you so worried about this man? This is crazy. And there's no hate on Drake. Like, I don't know the man personally. But it's just so funny to me, like, how celebrity worship is, like, crazy out here. Like, just, was it a year ago, everybody just called him a pedo? Now everyone's, oh, he's great. It's like, y'all are crazy out here. Y'all are crazy. And I think, like, y'all, it just shows that. That's why I said to my friend the other day, I said, I think about 90% of the human race are just nothing but followers. They don't really think for themselves. And then you have the 10% who can think for themselves, but you have 1% who has all the power. And so what they do to the bottom 9% who can think, the other 9% who can think for themselves, they stay spending, trying to find ways for the masses not to listen to that 9%. By using music, movies, social media. What else? Radio, sports, and all that stuff to convince the 90%. The 1% is trying to convince the 90%, don't listen to the 9%. Oh, they're just mad because that's all it is. Man, y'all crazy. Y'all really about to go out here and buy a $300 watch? And what is that watch going to do for you? I would suggest you go on a nice dinner date with a girl for $300 before you go buy that knockoff AP watch. And I bet you that $300 watch was made for like $20 in China. I bet you. That $300 watch was made for $20 in China. And y'all gonna run around here, act crazy with them watches like y'all somebody. That's crazy. How about you go read a book? How about you do something in the community? How about you go on a walk to feel good about yourself? Yeah. Material things I don't know. Can't take it when you go. But anyway, I just had to say that real quick because I know right now it's a frenzy. The NBA playoffs. I was on lunch. We all just sitting there. They're just talking about this basketball player, that bad. Yeah, but Brunson. And then, but Jordan Embiid. I'm like, I don't even watch that. I used to watch it when I was like 20. But after that, life got real. And it's like, I don't have time to be watching these dudes dribble a ball. That's all you watching them just. He needs $1 billion. LeBron James is a great leader. He dribbles a basketball. I understand. But if you're not into the intellectual space and you don't know too many other people, I get why someone would think LeBron James is like some social Someone said LeBron James is an activist. I said, what? LeBron James is owned by those people. Activists, how? But I don't know. If anything, he's the opposite. He's the tools of the oppressor. LeBron James, when he told them to boycott the game, and they were all talking. LeBron was not in those offices talking about free my people. LeBron was like, okay, how can I help y'all do this? Well, let us just suspend one game so they think we're serious, and we'll paint Black Lives Matter all over the floor. But anyway, I just had to say that. LeBron, y'all, every year it never fails. One way you can distract black men: football, basketball. Their brains are gone. A lot of us black men are nothing but children out here walking, literally. No political militant mind at all. You can't even see the play. You can't even see how they're distracting you. And then next year, during primaries, guess what? Football season. I don't want to go vote. Why? Green Bay's playing the Steelers. You know it's my favorite. And I understand voting ain't to a certain extent, but we're not going to go all the way into that. But then Drake, corny. If y'all can't see Drake is corny, but whatever. I'll let corny live. And if you can't take them, AP watches is nothing but just another play on you materialistic, hungry, thirsty Negroes. I can't tell you. But anyway, you know the slogan: chase knowledge, don't chase money. Peace, love, positivity.